Suhaz if they want to stand any chance of ensuring that Kuz or even Sari is going to pump out their damage.
Well, there you have it. The heroes has been selected. Will EBLZ rise up the challenge against the veterans? We shall see. As you can see, the heroes has been picked from EBLZ, but Suhaz Esports seems to be the stronger team, the stronger draft, presumably. But is it going to be able I would say a smooth transaction coming from Suhaz Esports, or will EBLZ have something to say? I don't know. Let's head into the land of Dawn for game number 2 between Suhaz Esports going up against EBLZ.
All right, let's see how this matchup is going to be played out here, because again, if we're looking at this correctly, EBLZ, if they get a lead, they can be hyper aggressive. They've got strong engagers. They've got Paquito. They've got Mevi playing on towards that Kufra. They even have the Black Dragon form coming out of Levi on that Yuzong. So a lot is riding on EBLZ to not make that first mistake.
Yeah, I definitely agree, but as of now, seems like EBLZ, they have a better, clearer picture, but the Ace has something to say, you know?
He's gonna lose this.
Oh no, he got the orange buff, but the Ace is just buying so much time. Koza is just wasting so much time where he's gonna be farming, but guess what? Here comes EBLZ, but looks like they are not gonna be able to commit. If Ace is gonna be able to survive this, he's gonna be stuck in a really rough spot. That's gonna be first blood in the hands of EBLZ.
Huge mistake coming out of the Ace there. I think he definitely had a little bit of a misclick, because he should have been going towards Paquito's direction instead of the Kufras. He knew he had the bouncing ball at that point of time. That you don't max out any other, you don't max out anything else at level 1, so that is kind of on the Ace. But Sari now looking for an opportunity here. This might be the advantage they need. Mevi, big dive, trying to get on top of Eevee for now. Box comes to respond. Mevi has already lost a lot of health here. Flickers on out. The Ace doesn't have his own flicker. He's wasting it earlier, but Box able to salvage the situation so far. Great plays from both teams.
Oh, super unfortunate for EBLZ. Great attempt from Mevi, but unfortunately they just don't have the damage. However, First Blood Bounty is going to be on his way. Redeem those codes right now at the on screen here. But of course, you can also power up with the promo code from KFC Delivery if you want to get some exclusive deals for yourselves.
All right. Don't forget that Mayos, as of right now, has a little bit of lead onto HY. Oh no, this is not good. Mevi so caught out of position, and even the Deadly Magic to secure the kill. Kuz, he's got to walk up, but Mayos now completely out of position, needs the help of Yuzong. He does enough damage, and they completely forget about Sari hitting that level 4 at the perfect time. That's what you want to see from EBLZ.
Oh, that was a perfect bait coming from Sari there. He just stood in the bush. Suhaz completely did not check it, and Sari just waited for the right moment to strike. He did not go in for the dive. He sacrificed Mevi for the greater good, and his sacrifice was, well, not in vain, but just because of that, they were able to get 2 big pickoffs.
Yeah, that was a huge payout there. I definitely was questioning why Mayos was there, but again, Sari, even, you know, hiding in that brush, just covering himself in Shroud, being undetected for the time being. Kuz gonna continue being sweaty in the jungle. And speaking of sweaty, have you guys heard about the new things coming out from Rexona Men? They're Lime Cool and Charcoal Detox. 5 times that freshness. Make sure that they're staying fresh for that GG, as Ace now probably gonna need Rexona Men for himself after he comes out of base, but he flickers on away, making it through. But Box wanting to pick up the kill onto Kuz. Deadly Magic putting him at 1. Box is rampaging through the team, finally getting stunned by Sari, but it's just a little too late.
Oh, HY tries to go in for the storm on top as well. Mio is going to run into his AV, and guess what? It's going to be a trap. Do they have the damage? But Mio sidesteps his way through, and he's going to back out as Suhaz Esports. They get a little bit of comeback, but EBLZ seems like they've got a better understanding from game 1. They're all warmed up. Can they continue to do so? Levi is going to take a little bit more damage as well. The Ace, he does have the Way of the Dragon. He misses the angle, but he still got the card, but it's going to be enough damage for him. But Sari is going to try and finish him off, and the Ace will pay the price. So that's going to be a trade coming in. HY gets sidestep his way through, but Sari with the fat ass strike. Not going to be able to do too much, but Kuza will have something to say as Suhaz Esports. They're going to get completely dived on. But the sidestep from AJ! Oh my goodness, he lives, but is it going to be enough? AJ doesn't have enough mana, but you eventually fall. Oh, close call. But still, great comeback up from EBLZ, and HY out of position. Gonna get dived on. And that's gonna be EBLZ making a comeback.
Oh.
What happened?
I mean, this is just, you know, again, Suhaz trying to be proactive because their composition requires it to be. They don't have a lot of scaling to work with, but EBLZ, on the other hand, they do. This is the next neutral objective. Mevi is already in the back line, but Sorry has been peeled up here, using wings by wings to get on out of there, but the front line has crumbled as the rest of Suhaz get picked up one by one. Deadly Magic onto Mevi right now. That's not going to be very helpful with the bouncing ball in the middle, but Kuz, he's been chunked down to 50% of his HP, having to ditch Mevi in the middle of the fight. They have given up that call. They've gotten what they wanted out of turret energy shields being dropped, and bottom tier 1 going into the pockets of EBLZ.
This is a completely different Cruiser from game 1. His Roger is out of control. His power spikes has been spot on, and his timings has been phenomenal. 4, 1, and 2, looking for more. HY is going to be playing around as well. The ace, he needs to wait for the right timing, but Way of the Dragon misses the mark, could not pull him back down. Levi is going to get bursted down as well, but it is going to be a tank. AJ, he misses the right timing, but like you said as well, Suhaz Esports, they are on a ticking timer, as they need to close up this game as quickly as they can, whereas EBLZ, they've got a late game potential. This is something that I did not expect at all, but EBLZ, they were able to punish the overconfidence, or in this case, over-aggression of Suhaz Esports up top.
I mean, they've already fixed their timings, and that's the important thing. From game 1 to game 2, game 1, they struggled to match the timing of Suhaz Esports' rotations. Now, they can play a little bit more chill, a little slower, and ready to respond to Suhaz Esports because they don't need to have the initiative.
Agreed here, Suhaz Esports. Seems like they know EBLZ is going to be setting up for a rotation down mid, or maybe even down top. Seems like they want to try and force the issue. HY just bleeding a little bit too much from Levi. As this game seems like the second turtle is going to be a huge contestment coming from this.
Hopefully EBLZ is able to kind of squeeze this out. They need a bigger lead against Suhaz as of right now, because it's just a 2K goal lead. It's very, very minuscule, and I feel that you can see the way that EBLZ is playing right now. They feel pressured even though they are ahead. They are scared to make the call to go for the greeds.
Yeah, seems like Sorry is going to be a target of priority coming from the ace. You can see he's trying to find for the great way of the dragon, but unfortunately he's going to get focused down. He sidesteps his way through. Feather Astra has been baited out, and he dodges it completely. So that's going to be a massive one as well. The Tyrant's Rage completely missing the mark, and with the way the Black Dragon coming in, so they are going to disengage, but they are going to be out of position. They pick off the ace, but do they have any sort of steam to fight this here as well? Mios goes in for the shot. The Daily Catch will be enough to seal the deal. 1-for-1 trade-offs, but Suhaz Esports, they have to duke it all out, but it's not over yet. Eve scouts up Meva as well as Skuza. He can go for a fight, but Sorry is going to be there to save the day. Do they have what it takes? Feather Astra is there, but HY goes for a flicker. Can he take out Meva? But no, Meva actually survives.
Ooh, it's getting too close for comfort here. Suhaz is not backing down to the challenge that EBLZ has laid out before them, and now the purple buff going over to box, but Turtle still up for grabs. EBLZ quickly returning to the base, resetting themselves. They won't be able to match this. They don't have no Black Dragon form no more, and Mevi is way too far away with no backup to contest this Turtle. Bottom side though.
What am I watching? Where is this EBLZ from game 1? This is a completely different turnaround here. Are they acting like pigs ready to eat the tiger? Or in this case, wolf in sheepskin?
Wolf in sheep's clothing is the term that you're looking for there.
True.
But now Kuz, he's got on the run. He knows did he make the same mistake again? Yes, he did. And they find the catch. The ace showing him the way of the dragon back down to his death as they continue to push on forward. The ace is looking for another opportunity to cut somebody off with this third hit of G Kundo as the rest of Suhaz Esports continue to wrap around this bottom side, maintaining control over the pit of the orange buff.
Yep, and like I said as well, Kuza making his first mistake thus far means that is going to be the opening that Suhaz Esports is looking to go in for the punish, and this time with box with the turtle ball, they're going to go for the dive. The Black Dragon is going to try and stall them in his track. They want to go in for the flush. The ace it might be the casualty here. Is he going to be able to survive? But Levi is going to be overextending his way through. He gets the kill and also catching AJ. That's going to be a double. But on the contrary, on the sides as well, they have to go in for the fight. Bayos with the great KO punch, forcing them all about. And Suhaz Esports, they need to retreat, they need to back up, and they will get completely denied of that aggression.
That's, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a feels bad for AJ because he was just kind of minding his own business. He sees DAs kind of walk by him and he's like, hey, what you doing there? You're looking kind of low there, buddy. Just to see running away from the freak train of Levi. Once again, HY biting more than he could chew. Tries to go for the bravest warrior play, but the CC and the peel from EBLZ is way too strong.
That is huge coming from EBLZ, but of course, like I said as well, Kuza paying the price early on. EBLZ was able to somehow force a fight and come up with top 4v5 in this situation, and coming into 10 minutes into the game here means that Suhaz Esports, they are going to lose out their power spike against Kuza eventually. They need another pickoff, and unfortunately to say, EBLZ, they're not going to let this off the hook.
No, they absolutely are not. But you got to give credits to Mayos here because he's been doing a phenomenal job at absolutely chunking out AJ when the time comes. Even baiting out the deadly magic out of the guy.
Ooh, that's huge. And ooh, it doesn't even hurt as much as before. Okay.
Again, you know, deadly magic, it's all dependent on how much damage Harley's able to put on you.
Oh, that's a big catch.
Onto Farsa so far, but the peel coming in from Levi in the Black Dragon for Rage coming in hard as the pounce works out fine, but Mayos, he does his job and he does it phenomenally, taking out 4 members of Suhaz Esports with the help of the Peel Lord going over to EBLZ. This is not looking good.
Oh, Suhaz Esports, they had the biggest catch. They caught him, sorry, but the rest of EBLZ were prepared for this and they got completely shut down. How is that even possible? Where is all this damage coming from? And just like that, EBLZ, they take the Lord, and it seems like they're pushing Suhaz Esports back at their own seats here. Oh my goodness, what is going on in game 2? Seems like EBLZ, they are gonna be trying to drag this towards game 3, and it is very possible to. But before that, let's take a look into the itemizations coming from EBLZ.
I mean, so far, we're seeing what we should expect, you know. We're seeing the Bloodlust Axe as well, in combination with the War Axe going on to Paquito. He's got plenty of damage. It's so easy for him to get that bonus movement speed and that armor penetration here. Not only that, Yu Zong going for the Dominance Ice on top of everything else, bringing that level of utility. He's going to get into the fight. He's going to disrupt with the Black Dragon form and peel as much as he can with the help of Mayos. And with the help of Mevi as well, they've pretty much got an Iron Fortress.
Yep, Eva is going to be sent out with Tyrus Rash. He catches onto his EV, he pulls him back as well. On top of the Black Dragon, he's going to completely get shut down. The AoE is just so strong. Suhaz Esports, they have to back off, and the Lord is going to come in. Crystal getting exposed, and just like that, they're going to focus on the Crystal as EBLZ takes it into game number 3.
That's what we're talking about. EBLZ proving the